We are here. We are live. It is Geeks and Gamers Daily, the single most important show on the history of the internet at this time slot on this channel with these personalities, and no one can compete. We have Drunk 3PO in the house. Less than 500 subs away from 100,000.
About 430.
How you doing, man?
I couldn't sleep. I was just watching the numbers. I promised myself I wouldn't do that, but it's almost impossible at this point.
Maybe you just need to pull the live counter up on this show as we hit peak viewership. Let's get that live counter. Let's get that live counter up.
It just drives me. It's like, I'm just like, let's get it done. So.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
Yeah, it will. It definitely will. Like, I have a Mark Hamill video coming out and how he's literally helping Gina Carano's case.
Yeah, dude.
For especially that last tweet of his TDS was just like, I do have it, guys. I do have to. I'm like, just keep tweeting, man. You have no idea how much you're helping.
Yep.
So
absolutely.
It's like that'll probably do well. And I do have a confession to make. The reason why Ripa was not on Tuesday night's main event was because I don't know if you guys remember a year ago he challenged me to basketball. Well, I took him to the house, man. We didn't want to record it because we didn't, I didn't want to embarrass him, and because of it, he had hip surgery. So he posted it on his Twitter this morning that he's going to be recovering. I hit him with that Allen Iverson deadly crossover, and it's over. So I don't know.
Damn, Ripa, man, I really
can't really dunk because I couldn't jump that high, but I hit him with that crossover. Went right to the hospital. Like that's just where we're at.
Man, Ripa, that's it's not good, man. I thought you could handle it, but I guess Jay took you to school. So
it's just how it is, man.
Thoughts and prayers for Ripa, who couldn't handle the killer crossover from Drunk 3PO.
Right, man.
So that's pretty good.
Killer crossover, man.
Guess what we got this morning, Jay?
What's that?
We got a new Danky video.
Oh no!
Beardo is a liar. 1313 Gate animated. Here we go.
Star Wars Bounty Hunter game.
Well, there was a Mandalorian game that got canceled. There was an open world Mandalorian game that got canceled.
Did it turn into this? Channel no. Channel no.
I don't think so. I don't think so at all. I'm pretty sure no. I don't think so. There was a Mandalorian game that just got.
Oh, Star Wars 313. 313.
Is this the 1313? Is that the one? 313. Where do you get 313? It's 1313. Wake the fuck up.
I'm just reading numbers. I don't know.
Wake up.
Is 1313 not 1313?
Well, you said 313, didn't you?
No, I said 1313.
Oh, well, you're still gay.
Oh, Star Wars 313. Oh, Star Wars 313. 313. 313.
You said 313, didn't you?
No, I said 1313.
Oh, well, you're still gay.
That's what the internet says, so it must be true.
That is true. That is true. But anyway.
There we go. So, hail 1-800-DANKY. Crushing it as always. And, yeah, that was really funny. So, got a new upload this morning. All right, we've got some gifted memberships rolling in. We've got 10 from Raven Black Sparrow. 10 gifted memberships. Let's freaking go. We've got Dom H with 5 gifted memberships. What's up, Dom H in the house? Shadow Sand says, I'm glad Jeremy has finally noticed the glory that is Space Marine 2. Yeah, it does look awesome. It looks awesome.
It did look pretty cool.
Yeah, it does. I'm really excited to look more into that. Josh316 says, do I have permission to be here? Just asking since it's Jay instead of Beardo.
What?
Damn. Dude, does he have permission, Jay?
You don't need my permission. Who said that you didn't have to be here? What? When did I ever say that?
You certainly do. You certainly do.
100%.
Minitary Wrong Thing says, even by normie standards, Concord was a generic ASF plus woke. It literally looked like a copyright safe Overwatch clone Easter egg the main character's kids would play in the background of a sitcom. Yeah, it never was going to, it was never going to be successful. It just wasn't. And the fact that they put so much money behind it is absolutely insane to me. Tobias for 10 says, can we stop doing hero shooters for a while? Make more co-op PvE or PvPvE games like Hunt Showdown or Hunt or Extraction Level 0, where if you die, you get to hunt down and the other players as a monster and such. I just think the market's oversaturated. That's ultimately what it comes down to. The market's oversaturated. There's a lot of good games out there, though, that are not based on the template that they tried to create. Shadow Sand says, please don't do the poop skit ever again. I will confirm 100% that that won't happen again.
I agree.
Ellie Reen says, I like turtles. PYH says, Jay, unburden your cherries and eggplant.
Unburden them?
Penguin Overlord says, show poop skit. No.
Ooh, yeah.
Chris Coran says, I'm calling BS on this basketball story. Jay would never lie.
I mean, it might have been a little fiction in there, but you know.
Andrew CR says, Beardo eats 313 inches the long way. The Singing Tick says, hail the gay and the J daily I.199 Beardo fat. Tomox says, Jeremy, if you want to check out Space Marine, I did send you a code for the first game a while ago. I will check that out, Tomoc. Thank you. Jay, we got a lot to get to today, and the first thing we got to get to is apparently we got a trailer for Minecraft this morning. Now, I don't play Minecraft. Have you ever played Minecraft?
No.
Okay, well, we got a teaser for the live-action Minecraft movie. I have no idea what I'm getting into here. I will say, and right now, let's refresh and see. Let's refresh.
The thumbnail looked like some bad party. Like people were going to like some weird party.
So it's got 56,000 downvotes to 87,000 upvotes right now. So this is the teaser trailer for the live-action Minecraft movie.
The hell?
What am I looking at?
Is this what it's
Holy
like to do
shit.
bad drugs?
What am I looking at? Jeez, what?
I don't know, man. This could have, you know, sometimes you see popular things and you go, this should be made a movie, and someone should say, no, it should just stay a video game. Like,
I feel like it's gonna do really good though, just because.
You think so? Just because
it's
of the name?
Because it's Minecraft, man. Minecraft is so massive, but I don't know what I'm looking at, so I can't judge any of this because I don't play Minecraft.
That's true.
Anything you can dream about here, you can make.
Who are you?
I am Steve. Okay.
This guy is such a tool bag.
Yeah, it wasn't made for me. I'm sure a younger audience might love it, like you said.
Why do they have Jason Momoa looking like that?
Tool bag?
What the heck?
I have a tool bag, and it's quite useful, to be honest with you.
There's a little more. Hang on.
Okay. I mean, maybe those little plushies will sell.
I am really weirded out by that whole thing, man. I'm not even sure what to think. I can't even like speak on this. I don't know.
Jeremy, don't be a tool bag.
I have no idea. All I know is it looks horrible. But maybe it's not. Maybe I'm just not the target demographic.
That's what I'm saying. Definitely.
But judging on the like to dislike ratio, seems like a lot of people aren't very happy with it.
Tool bag Jeremy. I'm saying is like even Jack Black, it looks like they just went to his house and picked him up like on his Saturday stroll and just said, "Hey, let's be in this movie." Like he's just wearing, they didn't do his hair, like he's just wearing a blue shirt. Jason Momoa, like looks like a trans actor. I don't know, man.
That was strange. I don't know how much of a budget that this movie has. I'm sure it has a really massive budget because it's Minecraft. So this seems to be a very bad idea, generally speaking. But
did you like the Sonic 3 trailer?
I loved the Sonic 3 trailer.
See, that looked really
but I mean, I did play Sonic growing up, you know, not like an expert on it, but I enjoyed the Sonic games, but that looked bad. But maybe again, I will leave it up to the fact that maybe it's just not made for me.
Yeah, good old Steve character, the Steve Minecraft character.
Yeah, that was strange right there. So we'll see how the overall reaction lands with that. But that's the Minecraft teaser.
So I'm not hip on these cool terms, Jeremy. Like tool bag. I don't think I've ever heard that. Also, this has nothing to do with pop culture. It just shows the state of the world we're living in. This is from the United States Postal Service official government account. They says mailing mercury is not brat. What the heck does that mean? I heard that's a new hip term that they're calling some political people out there, but I don't know what it is. Chat. I brought this up specifically so the chat could tell me what this means. I don't know what this means. I've never called anyone, "Hey, Jeremy, you're looking brat today." I don't understand why a government-run account would try to be hip and cool to get all the young people to go buy stamps and envelopes and send a letter. I don't understand that. What's going on in this world today?
What does brat mean?
Well, I know what it used to mean. You used to call little kids that.
100%. 100%. So what does brat mean? What is 2024 standards mean with it now? Because I don't know. I hear people using it all the time.
I saw that and I was like, what are they doing? What is a government like? Just give us information, okay? I don't get it.
I don't understand.
And mailing mercury, is that a thing? Do kids like mail mercury today? Like what? What? You're not supposed to touch that. Remember they told you like if you get it in your hand, like it could kill you instantly?
Yeah, I'm
trying to. I'm lost now. I'm lost. Yeah, I'll stick to Tecmo Bowl and Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
Oh man!
Like even the chat's like, I have no idea what that means. That's what I'm saying. It's like a government-run account, and we're like, why would you even post that?
Oh man! All right, look, I just saw this hit my timeline right here. Look at here. Bo DeMayo, who was the X-Men, the animated series X-Men 97 showrunner who got fired, says he will reveal the whole truth about his Marvel situation and his OnlyFans page. I don't know. Apparently he got fired for some.
What are we doing, man?
I don't know.
What is this timeline that we're living in? Postal Service saying don't mail mercury. We got a Minecraft movie that looks weird. Now this guy who got fired for allegedly sending lewd pictures to staff is going to reveal all on his OnlyFans page.
What is happening right now?
What is it? September 4th, 2024. Oh my God.
It's wild.
Listen,
man.
I thought you were a grifter, Jeremy. This has got to be the king of grifts. You got to get people to sign up for his OnlyFans account. Who knows what kind of dangling things they're going to see if you do so, if you just want information.
Did you say dangling things?
Yeah. I don't know what's on his OnlyFans.
Very poor choice of words, Jay. Very poor choice of words. Oh my God. What What the hell, Jay?
And I'm about to hit 100K. What kind of freaking world planet are we living on? I should not know. I shouldn't even be anywhere near that number, to be honest with you. It's crazy.
Oh man,
crazy.
Well, Jay, we had
400 to go. Let's go. Come on.
We had a situation yesterday. Okay.
What now? What could possibly top this? X-Men Secrets from Disney on OnlyFans. Don't Mail Mercury, you brat. Minecraft with Jack Black. What the heck could you top that, Jared? What could you top?
So we saw, I don't even think it's potentially, I don't think it's arguably, I think we saw the biggest failure in the history of video games yesterday with the cancellation and abandonment of Concord by Sony. 200 and
What the freak, Steph? Sorry. I'm sorry. Keep going.
So we had Concord, which had about a 10-day life cycle, canceled, $250 million down the drain, 8 years of development. And of course, with the announcement that Concord was canceled, we saw a massive meltdown from people from IGN, a lot of the shill media. They were all just losing their minds. Tweets like this right here. My heart breaks for Firewalk Studios. The fact that it wasn't given at least 6 months to properly sit through a season and adjust as a proper live actions or live service game is insane to me. It's very clear that PlayStation didn't believe in this from the start and failed to support it. And of course, we broke a lot of this down on Tuesday night's main event. But one thing I was noticing from the Concord meltdown is very similar to the Acolyte meltdown.
Yeah.
And people are trying to blame everyone else except the people that are responsible for it. And that's the funny part of all of this, is that no one's telling you you can't like the Acolyte. No one's telling you it can't be the show that you look forward to every week. No one's telling you that you can't have your own opinions. But the bottom line is not enough people were interested in it for it to move forward. And that's the same thing that happened with Concord. Nobody was interested in it. So therefore, they decided after 10 days, we are pulling the plug. And the meltdowns have been so similar. You're seeing more. Okay. This tweet got 6,000, almost 7,000 likes. The highest number of concurrent viewers playing it on Steam was like 100, I think. Or maybe it's like 400.
I think it just goes to show you that these people are not even real. Like they have been pushing this weird narrative through social media to try to get the attention of an audience that will jump on board their messaging and, agree with it so they could I don't know, man, this whole control, this brainwashing thing, because none of these people have money. Apparently, the same thing with the Acolyte. They didn't have money for Disney Plus because nobody watched the show, but some of their tweets, some of their responses, things like that are getting more views and attention than the show did itself.
Mm-hmm.
It's very bizarre. So I don't know, man. I'm have a big conspiracy on all this. I think it's just like, I think it's all manufactured stuff to try to show people that, the message that we're trying to push, that you got to have DEI and all this stuff, is the way everybody's thinking. So get on board or get called names or get left out or whatever, stuff like that. So, it's all control, man, because at the end of the day, man, I'm sorry, I didn't sleep at all last night. So if I'm a little punchy, forgive me. It's all control, because if they can get you to think that way, then they could go into your business, your job or whatever, and say, hey, look, you don't have enough certain people here working here. We're going to have to let you go. But it's all for, we're helping everybody. Or you don't have this, or you need to give money to this, this cause. And you need to take this brainwashing, because you're probably a racist. You need to take these courses so you could treat people better. You got to understand your privilege and check it on the table. So for others, it's a crazy thing.
It is. Now,
that they're pushing.
You're telling me that you didn't want to play as this character right here? You weren't really excited for this?
I
MJ?
feel like that character was made for me because of the size. You know, so it's like I felt, but I will say this, Jeremy, you might have missed something. You might have missed something because I don't know. Like, this is what's on eBay right now. They're trying to sell this game for $25,000, and I mean, no one's bought it, but they're trying. It's 173 people viewed it in the last 24 hours, so pretty wild.
Yeah, I mean,
even if you were to sell it for $1,000, that's worth the investment.
Oh man, what a disaster! But yeah, so there is a lot of similarities between Concord and the Acolyte, and not just those two, because there's kind of a pattern going on right now among a lot of these different titles. And Quarter Black Garrett has a tweet. Star Wars Acolyte failed. Yeah. Doctor Who failed. Star Trek failed. Indiana Jones failed. Rings of Power failed. Dustborn failed. Concord failed. Star Wars Outlaws failed. Starfield failed. MCU Phase 4 failed. These things are not isolated at all. There's a reason that you are watching all of this play out. There's a reason. I've got the hiccups now, so I'm like Ryan all of a sudden, which is pissing me off.
I get the hiccup. I don't remember the last time I've ever had the hiccups. But when I do have it, it's awful because it's like I shake everything around me. It's awful. So I don't. It's painful.
Yeah,
but I haven't had them in a long time. I did hear the trick for doing like getting rid of hiccups is push-ups. So
yeah, I mean, it's I don't know why hiccups are the worst. They drive me crazy. But for those that are questioning the Acolyte, or I'm sorry, the Star Wars Outlaws, Ubisoft's share price has fallen following the launch of Star Wars Outlaws, which some analysts have said has come in below expectations. You can't make it up. They want to tweet. They want to tweet. They want to put their hashtags out there. They want to put their, campaigns, their targeted campaigns against YouTubers they hate. They want to do all of that, but they don't want to actually go support the game that they are claiming that they love and support. This is classic social justice right here. It's all about being on social media and projecting an image that you are interested in something or you're outraged when that very thing fails, but you don't want to actually go out and support that thing, but you want to cry when that thing actually fails. This is the same song and dance every time.
Twitter's free, so that's where they can show support, I guess.
Yeah.
Which is an interesting... All these people just like doing these Acolyte videos this past month and just seeing them just lose their mind over anyone who criticizes any little thing about that show and how they take so Manny, the guy who played
Chimera.
Yeah, the Stranger, right? The Sith. He was at Dragon Con. He was taking pictures with people, and he was doing like the peace pose, right? He was doing the peace pose with people. No big deal. It's cool if that's like the actor you want to see. Hey, man, go have fun. Enjoy yourself at a con. These people are taking these photos of him doing the peace sign and saying he's giving us a signal that we're going to get season 2 of the Acolyte, and they're using these pictures as part of their like campaign. It's just like, what world are you guys living in, man? Like, literally just standing there with the peace sign, it's like, what? And now they're taking it as he's speaking to all of us. The season 2 announcement's coming. It's happening. It's like, and they get thousands and thousands of tweets and retweets. It's crazy to me to see that.
If only it translated to actual people watching the show, because the bottom line is the cold hard truth here is if enough people watch the show, then the show would have a second season. It's really that simple. There's nothing else to say. If enough people watched and enjoyed the show, you would get a season 2. My opinions are irrelevant. Gary's, Drinkers, Jay's, Ryan's,
Absolutely.
whoever's. None of our opinions have any impact on people being interested in this stuff. There's a reason that what is that show?
Here's one here. I just wanted to prove people like.
Yeah, they're like, oh, is he telling us something? Holy crap, man.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
Nice cosplay though. I give him credit. Like
yeah.
This thing has 115,000 views.
Yeah. Well, look. I again, man, there is absolutely nothing wrong with people liking whatever they want to like.
Absolutely.
There is something wrong when people try to say that anyone that doesn't like it is a racist or a sexist or all of this stuff. At that point, that's where the fighting comes into play. That's where the real criticism comes into it. There's no problem. I've said this on this channel 1,000 times, and I'll say it 1,000 more times. You can like whatever you want to like. You don't need to apologize for that. You don't have to explain that. But if you are claiming that anyone that dislikes what you like is all part of this hate campaign and they are all of these ists and isms, then at that point in time, that's when you're going to get called out and blasted every single time. Every single time. That's it. So not a surprise. But yeah, Star Wars Outlaws, not looking too good for Star Wars Outlaws, but you're going to get a lot of tweets about it. There's going to be a lot of tweets. There's going to be a lot of people on social media hashtagging, talking about how much they love the game and how supportive they are and how sad they are that it's not getting more love. But the reality of it is those people are never going to actually purchase any of these things. And that's just the truth of the matter. Mainly because they don't have any money.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Mike the Doggo Killer for 50. Oh, my God. Hi, Fig and Jay. I found something amazing. Check out Bernie Bros here on YouTube and share the video with Snow White. It's funny as fuck.
Beanie Bros.
Did I say Bernie Bros or Beanie Bros? I might have said Bernie Bros. Beanie Bros here on YouTube. Look it up, Jay. But if it's got like content in it, I have to be careful about that because we get hit all the time for copyright.
Yeah, tell me about it.
All the time, dude. Jeremy can read. I wouldn't go that far. Hey, I got to show you all something, okay? And I'm going to need some retweets, okay? I'm going to need some retweets because something happened yesterday. Jay, something happened yesterday. Something that you don't even know about. You ready for this one? You ready for this, Jay? Are you excited? You don't even know about this one, Jay. But I'm going to need some retweets, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go right here. If I can add it. There we go. There we go.
Had some momentum. Okay.
Your dad should go on D-Day Cobra Cast. He's a big Trump supporter. I don't know who that is, but I'll check it out. That could... Listen, I think he's done a lot. I mean, obviously, what he did? He did Sean Ryan. He did Lex Friedman. Obviously, was doing Nelk and a bunch of those guys. So, I mean, he's certainly out there doing a bunch of those things. Your dad should go on D-Day Cobra Cast.
Yeah, let's do it.
I don't know who that is, but I'll check it out.
So you got to retweet because I tagged Donald Trump Jr. in it. Somebody sent me an email last night and told me about that. So we'll see. Again, I have not been lobbying for this. I have not been asking for this, but the fact that you guys are over in his chat recommending that, absolutely insane. So yeah. So the more traction that tweet gets, the more he's likely to maybe DM me and maybe we can talk about it. So I'll talk about it on Cobra Cast tonight. How would that be if I got to talk to Trump? He is doing all the podcasts right now.
This is what's going to happen. You're going to have audio issues. You're going to have like this. So Chad, let me just tell you, this is what's going to happen. So Jeremy's going to get Donald Trump to come on his show. And then like 2 days later, he's just going to yell at me and Krista for like 2 hours. For no reason.
They're all coming up with the reasons like webcam will die.
And then it's going to start and everything's going to, Jeremy's going to be talking and he's going to freeze in some weird pose. It's going to get clipped and say he's like some neo-Nazi person, like whatever. It's like, That's what's gonna happen.
Oh man.
Oh, and it'll be glorious, man. Freaking glorious. And Trump will be like, "Well, I don't know what's going on here, but thanks for the interview, Trump. And you look good. I love the TVs behind you. It's the best TVs I've ever seen. And I'm out. You're frozen."
Oh, am I?
Steph
No, I'm
said
not.
it'll be very brat.
Yeah, whatever that means. I still don't know what the hell that means.
I think it would be awesome, man. Hey,
But we'll see, man. But that's again,
bro,
shout out to
Aiden
you
Ross,
guys.
the most viewed person on Kick. Audio issues, probably. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
Like, what are you gonna do?
Hayden Wayne for 20 says, what the F is the costume design in Minecraft? Jason looks like he belongs to a demographic, and Jack Black is Jack Black. They could have done something fun. This will be successful, but I think it will miss the mark. I kind of agree with that because it's going to be successful. You can't deny that. But again, it really comes down to budget and how much they've put into it, because that's going to be the question.
That's
how
true.
much money did they put into this thing? Thundarius says, recently said on my main account, Cyber Skull Media hit 1,000 subs. We are closing in on 2,000. Almost full monetization too. Things can blow up fast. Absolutely. And congratulations. Congratulations indeed. Manny Martinez says Nintendo announced Concordia after Concord's failure was savage. Yeah, did you see that? Did you see that? Let me see. I know Krista tweeted about that. Let me pull her tweet up and see. I think she tweeted about it. Yeah, right here. So share my screen. Right here. Nintendo just dropped the new Mario and Luigi game where they show off the land Concordia on the same day Concord announced its shutdown. Has me dying. So this happened like almost simultaneously. I don't know if there was any like connection to it or not, but it was still pretty funny. Like right there. I mean, this happened like within minutes. Jeremy's mic is delayed? Really?
Is it?
I can fix that. I'll just go to my other camera. There. All right, that should be better. But right there, so Nintendo puts this out, and yeah, it was pretty funny because it was, it was like right around the time that the announcement happened. So we'll see. We'll see.
Nintendo just has a way.
They just have a way. They just have a way.
They just seem to like, they just seem to time everything right, or just randomly throw things out.
Yeah,
Like,
it's funny.
it's just like, oh yeah, we're working on the Link movie.
Maximus BT says you can do poop skits but no breets, huh? Hey, I didn't approve that. That just happened. It will not happen again though. I can promise you that. Not on a Geeks and Gamers stream. Gohan Creates says Danky needs to make a video of how Ben about how Ben part last night on Tuesday Night's Main Event. Which one?
Yeah, which part?
Which part? Ben has a lot of awkward moments. C&D Design says Jay versus Rippa. I took him to the house. Hail the 199. IDOTS, Rippa, FNT. Stop skipping leg day, Beardo. Trump 2024. Krista is queen of the 199.
Took him right to the house, man.
Link Okanobi says, what's up, guys? I enjoyed COD Black Ops 6 last night. That Park Place has an article about Warhammer franchise creating a character with their them, they pronouns. Check it out if you have a chance. 199. Yeah, people were saying like it's gone DEI. I don't know enough about it, but we'll see. Black Kane says, is Beardo alive? You might want to check his ceiling fan after the roasting last night. Jay is the only person to do big push to 100K and lose subs.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yep. B Chain says, why? Just why? Tobias Nexus says they ruined 3 things in one video: Max Brooks' book of series of Minecraft, the game Minecraft, and the Beatles. Effing Hollywood. I'm not a fan of the Beatles. I think the Beatles are trash, to be honest with you. But
Really? Here comes the sun. Doo-doo-doo-doo. You don't like that?
when other people sing Beatles songs, they sound better.
It depends, but they got a couple bangers
Like,
in there.
what is that song from Across the Universe where they did Hey Jude?
Yeah.
So much better than the fucking Beatles version.
All right. So
much
My
better.
favorite Beatles song is Maxwell's Silver Hammer. It's freaking awesome. So if you don't know, you don't know. If you know, you know.
If you've heard that song from across the universe, the Hey Jude from across the universe, infinitely better than the original. Infinitely better. Like again, I'm not here to disrespect the fact that the Beatles are they are one of, if not the most important musical artist of all time. Just their impact, and they were revolutionary. You know, so I'm not here to take away from their impact, but I don't care to listen to them.
Look at that, Jay. That's my favorite too. I was just about to type that. They also have some weird ones like I Am the Walrus, I'm the Eggman, Cuckoo Cachoo. I think all that stuff was done on drugs. But hey, what a time. Yeah. Definitely what a time. Hey, Jay, I'm going to keep reading. Check Messenger real quick.
Okay.
Max for $7. D-Day Cobra Gate. Great guy. The best guy. I know all the best homosexual YouTubers, but he's like Dark Knight. Terrible movie. Bad Batman. Sad. that I do a terrible, absolutely terrible Donald Trump. So, you know, I hope you got your money's worth with that $6. Eric for 20. I think it would be awesome if Jeremy got to interview Donald Trump and Jay be the co-host. Here's the thing. As cool as that would be to be on the same screen, I wouldn't want to be on the same screen if something messed up. So because all the fingers will be pointed over here. I would definitely, if that happened, I would definitely be in the back and have no issues whatsoever helping make sure that thing was pulled off.
Look at Jay picking it up. Look at Jay picking up the slack.
I'm just saying.
Man, this guy,
Gohan
this guy needs
Creations.
100,000 subs.
This one where you guys started mimicking him being too small. Wait, what do you mean? This one where you guys started mimicking him being too small. Who's that? Man, I missed something, man. It happens. My man Josh for $50. You think the Beatles are trash? Finally, someone who feels the same. Lifelong supporter and fan forever now. Hate every single one of their songs. Man, every single one of them. Even Yellow Submarine. Black Kane, thanks for the 50, Josh. Black Kane for 5. Breaking news, James Gunn has decided to follow his predecessor's footsteps by declaring he is not affiliated with Geeks and Gamers. Also, Beardo fat.
Beardo's still catching strays.
Space.
I'm gonna address it, Jay.
All right, Space Digger for 2. To be fair, Jack Black is dressed like Steve. All right, so someone cleared that up. Thanks. All right.
Yeah. You want to do a lead in here? So I want to say that what I'm about to. So I was aware of something this morning, thanks to Jay bringing it to my attention. I tend to try to not bring things to light like this unless it's just absolutely necessary. So you've got a lot of these fans of the Acolyte that are now staging a anti Geeks and Gamers Nerdrotic campaign trying to get our channels in trouble with YouTube.
So I sent some people were sending out tweets not from big accounts, and they're tagging Team YouTube saying you need to delete Geeks and Gamers, RK Outpost, Nerdrotic. You need to delete these channels because they're spreading too much hate, and it's all about the Acolyte stuff. And so anytime I see stuff like that, I always just to keep Jeremy and everyone aware. It's like, hey, this is going on. Like, we don't have to bring it up. We don't have to address it because usually it just kind of, fades into the sun. But now some special people started sharing.
Yeah, so now you have Star Wars Explained saying, I've spoken at length about all of this in the past, but the only way things get better is if Team YouTube does something to discourage this kind of content. Until then, it will only get worse. So now you have Star Wars Explained tagging Team YouTube to try to get channels that they disagree with to be demonetized. This is the level that we are at with the people that claim that they are the good guys,
the tolerant left. So my suggestion would be do not go after these people, but I would say respond with how much you think Geeks and Gamers and Nerdrotic are awesome and RK Outpost are awesome, because that's the only way you can actually counter this type of stuff. But they want you to attack them. They want you to say horrible things because
they will then use that against you. But ultimately, let's do a little bit of research here and a history lesson. I never mentioned the channel Star Wars Explained until Star Wars Explained targeted me in a video. Targeted me and this channel. So when this channel had 20,000 subscribers, Star Wars Explained targeted this channel when they had like 400,000 subscribers. And it was all because I was saying things that that channel didn't like. I then tried to reach out to Molly and Alex and say, I would like to have a private conversation in person at Star Wars Celebration so we can clear the air. They refused to talk to me. They refused to have a conversation. Now, I had conversations with other creators that I had disagreements with. Some we worked things out, some we didn't. But I did offer that opportunity. They then added like another person into the equation to try to have conversations with me. And so, yeah, at the end of the day, I don't think the Star Wars Explained should be demonetized because they disagree with me. I don't think that their livelihood or their business should be affected because they disagree with me. But they seem to think that our business model should be affected and all the people that work for Geeks and Gamers should not have a livelihood. Pretty interesting how that works. So there'll be more to that. But yeah, that's why we asked you.
YouTube has responded to Molly.
Ah, see? And so that's why we tell you to support us on places like Rumble and Locals, where we have our new membership over there that we're going to be rolling out very soon, and other places like that. But these are the types of people, like they claim that they're the good guys, and they say all of the right things that keeps them in line with the corporations, and they are working with Disney. Disney has invited them out there, and ultimately the show failed because people didn't watch it. It's that simple. End of discussion right there. So I wanted to highlight that, but like I said, wouldn't encourage anybody to say anything hateful or negative or mean or anything, because they're going to use that and go see how toxic they are, yada, yada, yada. So there you go. So absolutely insane. But what do you expect? What do you expect? Where did you leave off?
Whatever I didn't read, whatever I read, I unstarred.
Okay. So Josh dropped the 50 and said what? Oh, you think the Beatles are trash? Finally, someone who feels the same. Lifelong supporter and fan forever. Now, hate every single one of their songs. Damn. Every single one of them? Well, that's just brutal.
That's
right
what I
there.
said. I was like, not even Yellow Submarine?
Hey, I respect it. Let's see. Emperor Palif says, it's canon. Come on. For Minecraft players, it's decent. Again, yeah, I know nothing about it. You know what I mean? So I have no idea. Skinny Cartman says it's not the same with no Beardo. He's only truly happy when he's with Jay and the boys. Savvy is making him miserable, and you're gay. Hail the 199. SN441 says, here is hoping the MC fans take a page from the Sonic fans and get them to just fully animate the movie properly. I don't see that happening at all. They probably got way too much money into that. Magnum Norris says, YouTube, can I say that Jay is gay? Can I say Jay is Harris Bass turd child from Cousin? What?
Well, I got the first part.
Josh316 says, as a Minecraft fan since it came out, no. Yeah, I'm not feeling that one at all. Let's see. Is it Christian? Says Minecraft looks like Borderlands on more drugs. Well, if you know what, that's interesting because Borderlands does have a big following. Not as big as Minecraft, obviously, but it has a fan base. And Borderlands failed miserably. B-Chain says, maybe it's time for the good old Sodom and Gomorrah. Holy moly. Lord Botha says, when Jeremy almost drops gamer words on COD Black Ops streams, he is very brat.
Did that almost happen?
It almost happened last night. Emperor says, oh yeah, he's going to reveal all his shong dripping beneath knees. The Dangler says, thanks, Jay, LOL. Jedi Shredder says, I'm with Jay. Just give me Tecmo Bowl. You can keep the rest.
There you go.
Tecmo Super Bowl.
That
Tecmo
one's good
Super Bowl.
Too. Oh, I wish they would release that on like the Switch, like they have regular Tecmo Bowl.
Crispy Noken says, Hail all. I'm almost done with my POV from the Fall Guys stream. Gonna tag y'all when I'm finished. And happy birthday in heaven to Jason David Frank.
yeah.
Absolutely. Thoughts on narrow boating with Nigel? Jay, do a video. OnlyFans will get you 100K easy. The Singing Tigs says, Brat used to be BDSM degeneracy. Cornell Daily Son. A lot of this terminology is way over my head. Tolls says 5 gifted memberships. Thank you. Magnum North says Jay is takeover. Life is Gucci. 100K. Jay, congratulations.
Almost there.
Escapo or Scapo says Jay Brat Beardo Fat. Big Worm says Jay, you better sing next time or I'm gonna turn this ice cream truck around. Also, I love Minecraft. That movie looks disgusting. Yeah. Emperor becomes a member. Thank you. Tolls with a super sticker. Thank you. Chikara says, tried Valve's hero shooter Deadlock. Thoughts? Actually, people have been talking about this. And I'm not sure. I would have to. Have you heard anything about Deadlock?
No.
Yeah, I'm actually interested to check this
Did you
one out.
really ask me that question?
Well, it is you. It is you. Jay was yelling at me because I was playing Black Ops.
I know.
last night.
I was
He's
like, play Fortnite.
Play Fortnite. Jay, you need to get Black Ops 6. We're going to be playing a lot of that game. We're going to be playing a lot of
I'm
that
not
game.
good at that type of stuff, man.
We're going to be playing. We're going to be playing a lot.
Chill games like, you know.
We're going to
like
be playing that one a lot. So, Magnum Norris says Beardo knows his place in Jeremy's bungholio. Jay has witnessed it, so has Kathleen Kennedy. Control, which is why he reached 100K. Tears from the Cornhole, starring Beardo, Jeremy, and Jay. Jason Yankovic says Ubisoft expected $8 million from Star Wars Outlaw sales, but now it's lowered to $5 million. They are now trying to say AC Shadows sales will make up for it. Yes, and that probably will not happen. Old Renaissance Boomer says, Jay, getting a bag. I think it will make a great range bag. FYI, guys, try to get yourselves to burp. Burping breaks the air bubbles, causing the hiccups. Jeremy, Pride, you're still a fig. Hail 199.
Oh,
Mage,
thank you.
IDOTS.
Thanks for picking one of those up.
By the way, don't forget 221B. We have our campaigns going right now. Geeks and Gamers Space Con shirt with IDOT. Also, the Flex Fit hats are here. The Geeks and Gamers Flex Fit hats, and you can get the combination right there as well. So make sure you go and check that out because that's a 2-week campaign, and that's the first time you've seen IDOT. People are going crazy over this character. I did make a tweet. Let's see if I can find that tweet right now. Right here. So this is IDOT of the 199, and that's our new mascot. You're going to see a lot more merch with him, but the first things first is we gotta get this campaign done. So, and then we got to get these products out there to you guys so you can have them for SpaceCon, and I'm looking forward to it. So that should be a lot of fun. So thank you guys so much. 221B Tactical. Let me pin a post right now. Pin message. There's the link to the merch right there. Jessica's post right there that I pinned, so you guys can check that out. Andrew CR says, all good, Jeremy. Don't go scaring Trump with your Bama Crocs. Keep it together. Slagless says, Donald J. Trump would start with, I am in no way associated with Geeks and Gamers. Oh, I could only hope he would say that. That'd be the best thing ever. Epic Michael Vick says, hey, how's your dog doing, Jeremy? Jesus. David Cushmore says, after the Acolyte series is canceled, what is next for Lucasfilm? Are you excited for college football? Do you like the 12-team playoff format? I am excited for for college football. I am not I don't like the 12-team playoff, but it is what it is. But yes, I don't know where Alabama stands this year. I'm not sure how to approach how they look because Nick Saban's no longer there, but I'm looking forward to it.
You said next for Lucasfilm is the Skeleton Crew. But I think that's like the old, like, remember those old Ewok adventure movies? They had like kids in there like running around indoor with the Ewoks, and just like it was just like one of those little things. I think that's what that is. I mean, I could be wrong, but that's just what it looks like.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, ultimately, I don't really care about Skeleton Crew. Let them do their thing, whatever. It's not my interest. I'm not going to cover it. We'll see if anything is worth covering in the show, but I'm not really worried about covering that one at all. Jason Yankovic says, every time someone says, if you know, you know, I never know. Gohan Creek says, I swear you guys are so dense. When he first comes in and Mike starts saying he's low in his camera and he imitates him and all sanity goes. Oh, yeah, I do remember. Listen, man, lots happens during main events. So you got to be specific. You got to be specific. That's just the fact of the matter. Let's see where we at. The Trilla says Jay put Eric's ankles on a t-shirt, stepped over him the same way AI did to Tyron. Allen Iverson did to Tyron Lue. Darth Racer says, I recommend the Reagan movie. Surprisingly, it came in 4th last weekend. It's pretty good. I give it an 8 out of 10. Scott McKenzie says, when do y'all sleep? Hail the 199 and the chat. Channel seems to be growing now that Jeremy has come out. Is Jay next? Maybe. Space Comma Digger says, should have been animated, not live action. Ministry of Wrong Thing says,
maybe
that movie could kill Minecraft in Minecraft. Persian Immortal for a 199. Thank you. Albert Not a Retro says, hey. The Mad Capper says, forget Deadlock. It's all about Half-Life 3. I've heard those rumors. AD the Demon Slayer says, there are now GameStop retro stores. Thoughts? I don't think there's GameStop retro stores. I think they're adding retro sections to GameStop stores, but I'm not positive. I think that's how it goes, but maybe not. Let's see. PYH says Tulsi is hot. Persian Immortal says Michael Jackson's cover of Come Together by the Beatles is the best. Trump and MJ forever. Lord Botha says, did a video over Deadlock on my channel. They've reached 100K players on invite only, which also makes Concord's failure seem worse. Very much so. Health Minister of Belgium says, where's the Caucasian's fat representation in Minecraft? Albert Not a Retro says, Gina Carano teams up with IDOT to smash the cancel pigs from space. Old Renaissance Boomer says, already bought that IDOT shirt. Chill, Jeremy. Hey, you can buy another one. That wouldn't hurt my feelings. I agree with Jeremy. Says, will Ripa be doing the character development on IDOT? I have no idea. We haven't discussed it. Like, all we're going to do is see how IDOT is, how the response is, and then that thing will evolve a lot. But we haven't had any further discussion as to what direction we're going to take this thing. We just want to see if people respond to it up front, and then we'll go from there. Kita says, an unfortunate woke win this week. Games Workshop put out an animation today with female custodes solidifying a very bad lore change. Realistically, they were never going to be able to undo it. So, yeah, you're going to see minor little things here and there. But overall, like I said, Quarter Black Garrett's tweet puts it into perspective. Magnum North says Ewok my weenus Disney. I don't want to say Jeremy. Taker says the Beatles were just an Oasis ripoff band. Oasis. Was that like, that's the band that came out like in the 2000s, right? Oasis, and they were basically like the Beatles, I feel like, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know.
Linko Kenobi says, I'm looking forward to Space Marine 2. It's part of Warhammer franchise, but the game doesn't seem to be woke, but overall the franchise is in jeopardy. I feel sorry for Henry Cavill. Anyways, hail the 199. Thank you, Linko Kenobi. John Goat says, everyone supports Astrobot to show Sony we want single-player games and 3D platformers, not hero shooters, as a service with DEI like Concord. I think that game's going to be successful for sure. No doubt about that. And I don't know if we had anything on Rumble. Yeah, let's see. Nader's Brick says, I play Minecraft, and even I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, what?
I love that name, Naders.
Pat for $2 says, Pedro Pascal was initially rumored to play Steve in Minecraft movie, but he dropped out. Of course, they went with Jack Black. Is Jason Momoa wearing an Amber Heard wig? Yeah, man.
Pedro Pascal, man, he must be like #1 on everyone's list. Pedro, he's easy to work with. Everybody seems to like him. God, he gets hired for everything. It's weird, man. I'm looking up. So the Minecraft trailer is probably going to get ratioed, man. Is it? It's at 84,000 downvotes now. And that's just there. Let me look up, like,
me see if I can look up. Is that the #1 like channel that has it though? Let's see. Minecraft trailer. Okay, Minecraft trailer. Yeah, that appears to be the one that's got the most views on it, and it's got 1.1 million views. So,
Pedro getting passed around. He said in the chat. Addy, sorry, I almost said Andy.
yeah, that seems to be the one that has the most traction. So, Minecraft movie trailer. Let's see here. Yeah, IGN's got like 169,000 views. That one's like pretty close to getting ratioed as well. I don't think people are loving it, man. I mean, and it really just comes down to what do Minecraft fans think about it. But it really just seems like people are not really digging this trailer. And again,
Warner Brothers, maybe they'll add that to Universal Studios.
I just can't speak to it because Jeremy pays too much attention to the downvote plugin. No, I don't. I pay too much attention to what people are saying. That's really it. Like that. I don't know why that's a bad thing. Like for instance, let's see here. Sonic 3 trailer. All right, Sonic 3 trailer. Let's go to Sonic 3 trailer. It has 9.6. All right. I would consider that a pretty good like to dislike ratio, wouldn't you, Jay? 227,000 upvotes to 950 downvotes. What does that tell me? That tells me people like it. That means that people are responding very positively. That's the point of the dislike button. That's it. So when you say I pay too much attention to the dislike button, you're essentially saying I pay too much attention to what people think. Yes, generally speaking, we want to know what the audience is thinking about these things that are being presented by Hollywood. And if it gets a good reaction, it gets a good reaction. If it gets a negative reaction, it gets a negative reaction. But ultimately, that's the point behind it. I know nothing about Minecraft. I've only played it a few times. So what my overall focus would be is to what do Minecraft fans think about this? And if you're looking at those numbers, it seems like Minecraft fans are not overly happy about this. So, you know, so we'll see. What do you think, Jay?
I have no interest in this film. I swear.
I don't.
It's not even making me want to play the game. So
Yeah.
it's just like I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, let's see. 1-800-DANKY says, I speak for Minecraft fans. This is an atrocity. Woof, really? Well, there you go. There you go. Magnum Norris says, Jeremy read super chat. Jeremy retard. Jeremy take Dookie. Jeremy sleeps in trailer park. I mean, I did grow up in Alabama, so I don't know exactly.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's pretty much it. Jay, how many subscribers are you
We
from
are
100K?
Like 410. So
400 subscribers away?
yeah, it's
Jay,
right there.
it's going to happen, buddy. It's going to happen. 100K.
I don't know. I feel like I've been constipated for a week, so I'm hoping it happens quick so I can get it out and then just be like, all right, we're there. I'm retiring.
One more time. One more time. I'm going to ask you guys to retweet this bad boy right here.
Yeah, man. Let's make that
dad should go
happen.
on
That's
D-Day.
pretty awesome.
Your dad should go on D-Day Cobra cast. He's a big Trump supporter. I don't know who that is, but I'll check it out.
Let's go,
You
Don
will
Jr.
now.
Listen, I think he's done.
Let's go, Don Jr. Let's make it happen, buddy. So we'll see what happens there. Ministry of Wrong Thing says, how long till they scream over whitewashing Steve? Is Steve like not a white dude in Minecraft?
I don't know.
Golden Nugget says, did you guys see or hear about any Adams' new film, Night Bitch? Yay, feminism. I have not. Amy Adams. I have not. Amy Adams is actually a fantastic actress. Do you remember what was that Disney movie? Was it Disney? What was that? That live action Disney. Was it a Disney movie where she was like transported from into the real world? What was that? Somebody tell me. Enchanted. Yeah. She's actually a phenomenal actress.
Yeah.
She's a phenomenal actress. Although I did not like her in Man of Steel. I thought she was terrible as Lois Lane. I thought she was an awful Lois Lane. She is a great actress. I haven't really seen her in a lot. I mean, she was in Arrival, right? Wasn't she in Arrival? Did you see Arrival?
You're asking the wrong person.
You didn't see Arrival?
I did not.
That was a really crazy movie right there.
Listen, man, I'm at this place in my life. There's like nothing out there that excites me. I feel like everything is just recycled.
Not even Fortnite?
I went back and watched the Indiana Jones trilogy. That was the last thing that I watched. And then I watched Tombstone because I think we had this conversation about best Westerns or something. And then I watched Unforgiven. The last 15 minutes of Unforgiven is probably some of the best. Like, man, that was amazing. And it's like now I'm sucked into these van life YouTube videos. I can't stop watching them, Jeremy. I don't know how they do this. They must set up GoPros everywhere. They show themselves cooking and camping outside. Maybe my inner self is telling me, get off the screen, man, and go live as a wild man out in the jungle in a van with no bathroom. I don't know, man. But yeah, it's like nothing. There hasn't been like a teaser trailer or anything where I'm just like, even when everybody loved, Deadpool, but even when that came out, I was just kind of like, I could probably wait till it's on some streaming. It'll be on Netflix probably eventually. It's just nothing. You just get so disappointed so many times now. It's like everything is just either nostalgia or they're trying to change storytelling to fit whatever they're trying to tell. And it's I don't know, man. It just all sucks.
Yeah.
Just that video game movie with Kevin Hart. What was that one? It came and went.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it just showed up and left. So it's like and now these video games, $250 million for 5 days. And they're like, yeah. Oh, Borderlands. Thank you.
Yeah,
I can't remember their names because they just come and go.
Borderlands failed like really badly. Really badly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, what? It's like there's no... my entertainment is YouTube right now. That's just because, I don't know.
100%. Chris Coran says, I believe in Jay's constipation. Magnum Norris says, joke, man, we love you. It's a roast, nothing personal. Dude, I know, I get it. That's what the G&G chat's all about. PYH says, it will be awesome if you have Tulsi on D-Day Cobra. John Goat says, play some Astro Bot in 2 days. Jay, it looks joyful. Here, Jay, look at there.
I like joyful games.
Yeah. Like Fortnite, right?
It's pretty joyful.
Taker says, Acolyte fans, don't look back in anger. The show was not a champagne supernova. There was no story, morning glory, no Wonderwall. It was canceled. A little bit of Oasis there.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Jay, I didn't know you were into Sea of Thieves. Man, on my gaming channel, that's all I play for hours on end. I'm stuck in a boat, shooting skeletons and other ships, buried treasure. Sometimes I even put a pirate hat on when I play. Anyway.
Golden Nugget says, I'll break it down. Amy Adams plays a disillusioned stay-at-home mom who turns into a dog, becomes an empowered degenerate. Yay, feminism. What?
Yay.
What? I'll have to look into that one. Gosh. Jay, we are at the end of the show. What do you got going on, buddy?
I'm just going to make videos till I hit that magic number, and then I'm going to take like 10 months off. I'm going to live in a van and eat bugs until the election's over. It's driving me crazy.
Well, again, I did want to mention that if you go over to geeksandgamers.com.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah, continue.
Oh, no. If you go to geeksandgamers.com, that we are rolling out the new membership plan for us. If you go to the website, you hit join the 199. That takes you to our locals page. And we're going to be doing live streams. We're going to be doing gaming streams. We're doing post panel streams and a lot more. I'm trying to work out all the details. We're still a couple of weeks away, but as you see, we've got all of these people trying to mobilize and go after us on social media right now. So supporting us on Rumble and Locals is actually you're technically supporting us on Locals, but it's really our website because we're going to add more to that membership too with what we're trying to do on the website. But just hit join the 199 and it'll take you over there, and it's going to be awesome. can't wait for that. So we really appreciate the support, especially with all of the stuff coming up with the elections in a couple of months. You've got these people that are really upset because the show that they claimed is so great failed, and they're trying to lash out against anyone that they can blame that failure on and take their misery out on other people. And that's just a sad reality of it. And then also, again, 221B, go over there, get yourself a shirt, get yourself a hat. We appreciate it. Alec Baldwin's finger for 50 says, any of you plan on seeing Reagan? It wasn't really on my radar, but if people really are interested in my opinion, and if it's actually getting decent feedback, then yeah. And I know that, I know people, it seems like people are responding pretty well to it. So are you planning on seeing it?
Streaming.
When's it coming out on streaming?
I don't know. I that's a movie I'd just get a big fat pizza, sit down and watch the Reagan film.
Yeah, that's true.
Other thing too, sometimes going to the movies is a headache, man. Like it's expensive. The popcorn just tastes like a couple days old now because people aren't going anymore. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I hear you on that. Hayden Wayne for 10 says, Jay should stream Little Kitty Big City. It's a joyful, relaxing game where you play as a cat and solve puzzles.
I heard. You're not the only person to recommend that game to me.
Black Kane says, Jay ruins father-son time on Sea of Thieves.
Hey, listen, listen, don't start that rumor. All I know is I was a pirate. I was coming into dock. There was another pirate ship. I got nervous. And the father-son were having a moment. They were talking. And you can hear, if they don't turn their mics off, when you get close to somebody else, you could hear them. And they're like, Dad, I've never played. And I sunk their ship. And the kids started crying. And I had to turn it was awful. So I didn't know. What did they expect? It's a pirate game. I didn't know. And then the chat was roasting me man, you just father and son were trying to play a game, Jay. You sunk their ship. They're going to get another one. It's okay. I don't know what stream it is. People are like, I got to see it. I can't. I got to find it. But yeah, it was pretty funny if you were there.
Elite Neo for 50 says, got my first ever block on Twitter for calling Molly out for running from you at Star Wars Celebration. Looks like she also limited who can reply to that post. If she's watching, Molly, I called you out on my own doing, not because Jeremy said so. Yeah, they'll, again, I would just encourage people to just talk about how much you like G&G and all these other channels, because they're looking to bait people into this stuff. That's just what they do. And ultimately, like I said, Star Wars Explained targeted this channel first when this channel had 20,000 subscribers. And Alex really, really hates people that have opinions that disagree with him. Deadfly says, Geeks and Gamers, I know this isn't a political stream, but did you see that Wall's brother endorsed Trump? I did, and that's funny and everything. Trump has family members that endorse other candidates too. Every time that happens, the opposite side picks up on it. Go, oh, look at here. It's not that big of a deal, ultimately, in the big scheme of things, in my opinion. Space Comma Digger says, taking their misery out on others sounds like Ryan. Ron Cook says, Jay, 100K soon. I
Almost
made
there.
my order. Let's go. Albert Not a Retro says, get a high-end UHF antenna and reveal in the classic from the 50s to the 90s. Reveal in the 50s to the 90s. They even have specialized channels. Tobias says, welcome to the real world, kid. Jay, probably. Thoughts on narrow boating with Nigel says, Jeremy, you should see it for context on Trump. Lance says, laughing myself, I called her a tourist and Molly blocked me. Red Mage says, Jay, when he accidentally sinks someone's ship. No.
Yeah.
Space Digger says, wasn't just the brother, was the whole family. Yes, the whole family in Nebraska, which, I'm happy about that. It's just that it happens, when it happens on the opposite side, people go crazy on it too, and they did that with Trump. So, all right, so we're at the end. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Go over to geeksandgamers.com, click join the 199. Also, go over to Rumble, follow us over there, and on Kick. Because one thing we've learned about Geeks and Gamers is that as much as we do really great on YouTube, that we do phenomenal on other places too if something happens. So we appreciate the support wherever you support us. It means the world. Jay, what do you got going on, man?
That's it, man. Just videos. Just videos and, you know, Geeks and Gamers. Wanna grow Geeks and Gamers bigger and better. And just hope I hit that. Hope I hit that cool number. Would be cool to hit it this week. If not, you know, we'll just keep working.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Let's freaking go. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Have a great day, and we will talk to you later. Say bye, Jay.
Bye, everyone.
Say bye, Jay. Say it in a nice